Hey doodlers, this is Adam Sasinski and I have another IQ doodle for you here today. Now this one I call smart goal setting. Now let's use the green color today. Okay, so smart goal setting. Now we're all probably familiar with SMART goals, and SMART I've created this doodle and separated into 5 parts. SMART. So SMART stands for specific. Goals must be specific, and M stands for goals must be measurable, and A stands for attainable, and R stands for ready, and finally T stands for timed. Now, goals by themselves are obviously very important. I like to, before I go into specific details about each one of these, I want to just consider for a moment that we are actually setting and achieving goals each and every day without really realizing it. Now consider, for instance, that you set a goal to eat something for lunch. You set a goal to meet with a friend. You set a goal to get something done, to get an errand done, or something like that. We are always setting constantly goals, and we achieve those goals. The reason why we achieve those goals, I know they're not significant big goals that we'll discuss in a moment, but they are small goals. But and why we achieve them? Why we achieve them is because they are specific, they are measurable, they are attainable, they are ready, and they are effectively timed. So what does all this mean? So if a goal is specific, so we look at the first one, a goal is specific. What does that mean? It means that the goal is very clear. It means that you're clear and you know exactly what you want. So do I know what I want? So the goal is clear. Now, when a goal is measurable, what does that mean? Well, when a goal is measurable, it means that you know what it takes in order to get that goal. So the question is, how will I know when my goal has been achieved? So you know what it takes to achieve it. You know what it takes you to attain that goal. And that's very important. Now, when the goal is attainable, what does that mean? That means that you believe that you are capable of attaining that goal. So, do I believe I can attain this goal? When a goal is ready, it means that it's a good time in your life right now to actually go about and achieve that goal. So, is this the right moment in my life to pursue this? And when a goal is timed, as we have in this last section here, it means that there is a start and end date. So when will I complete this goal? Now, if you have to think about all the little goals that you set throughout the day, you know what you want. Like let's use an example of going out to lunch to meet a friend. Okay, so do I know what I want? Yes, I want to go out and meet a friend for lunch. How will I know when my goal has been achieved? I will know because I'll be there with my friend eating lunch, and that goal will then therefore be achieved. Do I believe I can attain this goal? Yeah, of course I believe I can attain this goal. I need to just jump in the car, go to meet them at the cafe, and buy some lunch, and the goal will be achieved. Is this the right moment in my life to pursue this? Of course, it's the right moment because I'm hungry and I haven't seen my friend for a while. So yes, it is. I am certainly ready. And when will I complete this goal? I will complete it when we're catching up at 2 o'clock, so I'll complete it, say by 4 o'clock, we'll be done. And that's time. So there you have it. All done. All achieved. And we do this every single day. So now the key is we have to use this same formula, specific, measurable, attainable, ready, and timed. We have to use this formula on those big goals. And of course, that's not easily done because they are much bigger goals, so there's more uncertainty. And with the little goals, the small goals, you've probably done it numerous times. But it doesn't mean that you shouldn't take the same approach. So if you have a big goal to say a financial goal of achieving an extra $10,000 of income in the next year or something along those lines. So let's use the same formula. Be specific. Do I know what I want? Okay, what do you specifically want? Okay, $10,000 extra, that's fine. Fantastic. Okay, good. How will I know when my goal has been achieved? When I have $10,000. in my bank account. Okay, that's when I will know. Okay, do I believe I can attain this goal? Now, this is where it gets a little bit tricky, because do I believe I can attain this goal? You have to have a plan now in place to be able to attain this goal. So what's your plan of action? Because you will not believe that you can attain something if you do not have a plan of action set in place in order to get to that goal. So you must lay out a plan of action, then the goal will become attainable. Without a plan of action, it's just wishful thinking. Okay, then you think, is this the right moment in my life to pursue this? Okay, there might be other circumstances in your life that might preclude you from actually moving forward and attaining this goal and getting there. Maybe all of a sudden you haven't received that promotion that you wanted, and now you need to change career paths. But by all means, it could still be possible. But you need to really clarify, is this a right time to pursue this? Because there might be other areas of your life that might need attention, or you might need to focus on, or you might have other goals that are kind of getting in the way and sort of precluding you from really following this goal. So you need to really gain clarity about that. And then finally, when will I complete this goal by? So you need to be really, really clear when you want to complete this goal, because a lot of times we just put things off. We set a goal, then we're like, oh yeah, one day I'll achieve it, and one day we'll get there. But if we don't set a time frame for this goal, then what's going to happen is that this plan of action here that you set here, okay, you're not going to take the actions necessary in order to get it by this time. So all these pieces here, they have to work together to help you achieve this goal. But I guess the biggest lesson in this IQ Doodle is to use this process, the SMART goal setting process, to help you outline exactly what you need to do to set goals that are within your reach in the not too distant future, or whatever you set the date for. And to look at your life from the perspective that you are already doing this on a consistent basis. Every single day, you are setting SMART goals with those little goals. So now you've got to start setting SMART goals with those little bit bigger goals, a little bit more challenging goals, and then lift it up even more. Go higher, set higher goals, bigger goals, and still use the same formula, because the formula works. It's just up to you to now start using it step by step to help you reach those goals. So if you enjoyed this doodle and would like to keep this doodle at the forefront of your mind, and just to help remind you of these key concepts that we discussed here today, then go over to iqdoodle.com. I've written an article, gives you more information about this IQ Doodle, and it's available for download as a desktop background, absolutely free. And while you're there, there's also a How to Doodle course, a 40-day free course, teach you how to doodle, how to create visual notes and expand your creativity, your visual note-taking skills. Go over there, do that. And I hope that you will find this doodle of value can help you to set smarter goals, not only for the little goals, but for those big goals that you have for your life. So I look forward to connecting you at iqdoodle.com, and I look forward to sharing more IQ Doodles with you in the future.